we'll start off with the Dwarfie Stane. Got the new screen up here. There we go.
Off time. We're into the semi-final week now, Johnny. That's this is when it really is. You know, it's win or go home, literally. So
yeah, like so obviously the Rhino Cardinals had a bye week because that was one of the teams that left. They still managed to score 267 points.
67.
The Gloucester Wolf Pack, who were the third seed, for 231 points against the Newcastle Magpies, who sneaked in with 224. So it's quite a sore loss, that one. Then you've got the Clemson Marine, 253 points, beating the Fullwood Patriots, 151.25. So that's the Fullwood Patriots staying in Division 4. The other teams can still get promoted. And the Cork Red Army, who were the fourth seed, 204 against Pure Son, 190 points for the Bangham Sharks. So he's still getting promoted, but he's out the chance. He was looking like he was going to be winning it quite a lot, and then obviously not anymore. But
the other way.
So yeah, that was a cracking game. That one was it 7?
Yeah. So let's have a.
There you go.
So that's the Gloucester Woolpack. The Gloucester Woolpack are now through into the next round of the playoffs, and Newcastle Magpies. It's promotion, but season over.
Yeah.
Big score from Bo Nix. I mean, that hurt. There was no way that he was getting that score if Parsons stayed on the field. You know, it just wasn't going to happen. And you see what happened to the defense when he went off at 42 points. So I mean, big call to play him, and he delivered well. You know, so Brown as well. Brown had a decent game against Baltimore, 25 points. So I think he was about the only Cincinnati Bengal that done okay. But yeah, you'll take that from that, So
yeah, and he got 12 points for Henry for 100-yard rushing.
So, yeah, that's a bit of a letdown, there. But that's the only one, St. Brown with 48 points. Goddard had such a good. Anyone who's played Goddard's got a very good shout, because 32 points is way over what he was expected to score. So that's a big bonus there. Makes up for Tyler Warren, because he obviously had 44-year-old Phil Rivers thrown to him not very often and not very well.
No, I think everyone was like screen passes and not many down the field passes, surprisingly. But yeah, obviously he had Samson in the team who didn't play, but then what do you call it? Newcastle Magpies got a duck egg off Evan McPherson. The fact that
he had Dennis there as well. It didn't play, so got quite lucky. The likes of Goddard covered it, St. Brown covered it. And he picked, playing Bo Nix over Drake May, that was a really big call. That it's the Packers' defense has been very good all the last 3-4 weeks, especially. So big call there, and it certainly paid off because it's won them the tie.
Especially the way May started, because he started absolutely brilliant against Buffalo. Then they just fell apart and taken that basically.
Yeah, well, that's it. Buffalo took over, and Josh Allen decided that enough was enough, and that was that. And it's funny for the Bills, because they're going into the playoffs this year, and there's no Patrick Mahomes. There might not be, probably won't be any Lamar Jackson, So I mean, if Josh Allen doesn't do it this year,
yes, he's never going to do it. Because he's throwing the stupid interceptions, but he's then going into Superman mode afterwards.
That's that. I mean, but the thing is, it's you get away with interceptions. Brett Favre was the same. He just chucked up a lot, but you get away with them if you're that good that you can score as many points as you want. And that's
was fun watching Brett Favre. He was fun to watch Brett.
Let's have a look at the other game in the main playoffs. It's Cork Red Army and Bangham Sharks. Kirk Cousins. I mean, come on. Man. That's harsh. That's harsh on Sean to lose to Kirk Cousins. And, 37 points is massive, but big call to play him.
He never took out Higgins. Higgins missed the game, did he not?
Yeah, Higgins missed the game, and he was not even close to making it, to be fair. I mean, remember, he was concussed about 6 times a week before. So, yeah, that was
and then he got stung on Thursday night with Smith not playing.
It's that two duck eggs and for 2 players not playing. You deserve to lose, Sean. Sorry.
And especially when you got that in the bench. So, yeah. So
Yeah,
you're
I
still getting
can't believe
promoted,
it.
Sean, but you blew that one big still.
Huge call for Cork playing Cousins. That's
Who's on the bench?
and do you know what? Do you know what the
Also,
thing is?
Diners was
Though
out. So.
that's the kind of thing that you have to do in the playoffs. It really is because you know the guys that have got you there, they're not necessarily. Yeah, well, that Daniel's out, so you had to make a call. But I mean, there's going to be more than that in the agency for sure. But it's you have to take a swing at someone, you know, and it's moments like that when you play off games, the guys that get you there, you know. So if you look at mine in the home team, you know, Achan, Jonathan Taylor, CD Lamb, Devontae Adams, you know, Tyler Warren, and they all scored absolute poop dust this week, you know. They got me there, but they failed at the first hurdle. So it's when you play a Kirk Cousins, that's, you know, who's been nothing the whole season long. That's how you win playoff games, and that's how you win championships. I'm starting to understand that now after about 12 years of playing, you know.
And obviously, at the bottom ups, 4 people are playing for the last 3 spots to get promoted. Here we go. So,
So
got
there's
the.
only what one more team stays down. Is that right? So one's
Yeah.
already down, and one more team.
If I've got it all worked out right, which I think I have, that's how it's going. I'm totally doubting myself at the time, like so. So yeah, so they got the Gloucester Bowl back. Got a good win. They're up against the Trinity Flyers, who was that. Did they win the last game? And they were on like a 4-game losing streak. I'll have to check that one in a minute. Obviously, Adam, who was unlucky, has to play the Clemson Marines, who had a cracking score last week to get to guarantee promotion. And it's Cork Red Army. They're up against the Birmingham Patriots. That's the other top game.
I wonder if he's get the homage to go with Cousins again, because I mean you can always flip it to what's in the agency, you know. You don't have to necessarily, but I do think they've got not too bad a game. Yeah, Arizona.
Well, I mean, Arizona,
so I think he will be running with Cousins again. He'll need more from Walker tonight, but that LA Rams defense is solid against the run, so it's going to be difficult for Walker to get going tonight, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Good to see we'll get one going tonight as well. So action, and there you go. Stafford's on the bench on the other side. I think that's the right call. I think that's the right call, Johnny. I like
against
that.
The Giants defense.
If nothing else, Cork Red Army are going for it. 8-6. They know they've lost 6 times this season. They've got to do things a little bit differently. Maybe it's. I'm surprised it's not Warren. He's playing Waddle over him. though. I would probably play Jefferson over Waddle. Just because you have no idea the quarterback that's throwing at him. You know, that's yours, boy. You just don't know. So I'd maybe play him over them because the Giants can be scored upon. You know.
I have noticed that this year.
That's just a little bit, Johnny.
You don't have to point it out.
I mean, it's for Birmingham Patriots. Allen's got a real tough game this week against that Browns defense. So, will we see another 40-pointer from him against that defense? Maybe not. You know,
he's gone with Wilson, but he's got Godwin on the bench, Watson.
Vidal's sitting there on the bench as well. I mean, I know Hampton's back, but Vidal got his touches still, and I think it will be 50-50 the rest of the way between the two of them. They're up against They're up against that Dallas defense as well. I'd be tempted to chuck in Vidal. I've got to say,
Overhaul.
Maybe not Overhaul right enough, but
you're not going to pick him over Jones.
Over Aaron Jones. That's who I'd put him in over. I'd put him in over Aaron Jones. That's how I'd play him over Aaron Jones.
No, I think
maybe Great's an absolute points machine. And that Arizona Atlanta game's, absolute diddly squat now. And sometimes those games are the games that bring out the biggest points, because both teams are just going for it.
Well, what's his name's tucking the ball over the place for Arizona. He's like,
Yeah.
they've been better for like playing since Murray's been off the pitch and stuck with this. Was it Brissett?
Yeah, Brissett's been brilliant.
He's just slinging it all over the place. Like probably won a few games himself too.
Brilliant.
Well, a lot of it's been in garbage time, but
yeah, but I mean, it's the garbage time's good for fantasy. You know, that's absolutely fine by me. I don't care what time it's in, as long as they're scoring me points. You know, so yeah,
7 minutes against you.
Two close games there to see who will play off for the helmet and the division title as they move up into Division 3.
Yeah, it's looking good. So good luck, everybody.